Hello Aquarius, welcome to your February full moon reading in Virgo. So my name is Becca, welcome to the channel. I've already pre-shuffled and meditated on your cards for those of you who don't know, which is probably most of you, or for those of you do know, then you know. I pull a 5-card spread. The first card is your recent past, and in the recent past we have Justice. The second card is your present, which is the 8 of Air. The third position is the unforeseen. This can be emotional blocks. It could be good things. It could be someone you bump into walking down the street. It's the unforeseen, which sometimes gets interpreted as the unseen. Okay, we have the 5 of Fire and the Empress card. Looks like you're currently having some anxiety about a decision made, and this is going to cause a conflict of some sort with a mother figure, potentially. Your advice from Spirit is the 10 of Wands, which is the 4th position. And the 5th position is your likely outcome. Actually, I feel like that goes with that. I've never done that before, but that's what it's what I felt like doing. So I'm going to pull a card for your advice from Spirit. Maybe that was it. We have the 2 of Fire, moving ahead, standing at a crossroad. What is the potential outcome? Oh, well, that was pretty, sorry about the bouncing camera. So we have the Sun card. Alright, I'm just making room here. The 9 of Air, the Page of Air, and Call, which is the Judgment card in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So what we have, like I said, is some anxiety in your current situation, or maybe you're letting go of that anxiety. I don't pull clarifiers for, I mean, I don't take reversals in this deck unless they flip out reversed. I don't shuffle in reversals. So please clarify the Justice card. Please clarify the Justice card. All kinds of noise going on outside. I don't know if you can hear it. The Empress again. So the Empress is all about for me, it's the female version of the Magician. I mean, I know it's the Emperor. She's the Empress. She's the queen of everything, including the queens. And that's strange. Okay. So being able to move is this Empress's block. Move out of rocky waters. It came out this way, which is not reversed, and it's not upright. So what I'm assuming is that this is a decision that is still being considered. That we have double confirmation here. This could also be I'm feeling like this is like a decision made, potentially, or a decision being made. By this Empress about something coming in or going, or but this person might be a Libra, but the Justice card here, it's going to be, this is karma, right? It could be a karmic cycle, because I just noticed that her scales are tipped, so it's not in balance. To clarify your Eight of Air, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is about maybe not receiving money, and that's what's causing you anxiety, or that you've lost some money that's causing you anxiety. And then we got the Page of Wands. And again, this is this direction. It's not in the upright. So this, you know, this is, again, something that is unknown, perhaps, or that you're just not sure about. So a page is a message, not necessarily an offer. I consider knights offers, but maybe this anxiety is coming from a decision about something that you've invested money in, but you're not sure if you're going to get the return on it, or, I mean, God forbid someone's gambling. Well, not God forbid. God forbid someone has a gambling problem and has lost too much money, right? But I almost feel like a debt is being called in. And if you're not trying to get this money out of a boss or a mother figure, You know, it's coming in like 6 to 9 months, but you don't have it just yet, and that's what's causing you anxiety, whatever this decision it was to perhaps invest in something that wasn't coming in, or this is a woman that is around you that is a mother, very nurturing, but very wise, very controlled. This is the queen of all queens, so she embodies all of the things of all of the queens, but this is also Venus, the Empress. So, but this is something that you're not entirely sold on. Whatever this message is, something that you're not completely sold on. Then we have the High Priestess in reverse. So you could potentially be not listening to your intuition on this. Not keeping it a secret. If you're pregnant, you are uncertain about how you feel about it. Oh, that was a lot of cards. I'm going to take the first 3. Okay, I have the Page of Swords landed in my lap in reverse. Okay. I'm going to take them all. I have the Chariot card to my left. Then I have the 4 of Cups and the 2 of Cups in reverse. And the Lover's card was laying just like that. So again, this is something that this is something that you're still not sure that your heart is in it. Okay. So let's address this card. So in the reverse, I feel so a lot of times this message is the Page of Swords. A lot of times it's here as well, I think. Yeah. A lot of times I feel like this in reverse is a lie. This can also be keeping secrets, not telling, like keeping it under wraps, information that could potentially benefit someone. And we have the Chariot card in the upright, and this is a move, this is mastery, this is victory. And then we'll address these three cards together because they work together. So the Two of Cups, soulmate energy. Four of Cups, in this I feel like this is an offer that someone, this is a union that someone is this is someone trying to come back, okay? It's causing a huge conflict. This is unforeseen. Now, if this is the person you're dealing with, Aquarius, this is causing a huge conflict with this person that you're seeing, and a mother figure in their life. Someone that perhaps you don't know about. So I have the High Priestess in reverse here. This could be something that you're hiding. But this is a union that, this is a decision that you're not making, that you're kind of stalled at. It's an offer that you're trying to ignore. But this is a huge decision, and this is another soulmate card. Now, I love numbers, and there's the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups are here. They were on top of each other. That's the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is all about the past and being nostalgic and happy thoughts in the past. It could also be like a past life relationship or someone from your past. Take it however it resonates. But this was definitely a soulmate connection, or this is in a huge decision. And this is a major arcana. This is a major arcana. You have quite a few major arcana here. These are things that are divinely guided by, well, divinely guided by whoever you want it to be. You know, we've all got our name. So, like I said, it did come out like this. So again, I feel like this is something that you are aware of, but you're really trying hard to ignore it. Could potentially be something from your past. But it's a lot of burden. But the burden is a 10. Okay, so the unforeseen is that this is coming to a close here. Whatever is, it's time to close this out. That's the unforeseen. That's what's coming to an end, is that this is going to close out. If you're dealing with two different people, and you're a man, you're going to choose the pregnant woman or the mother with children. She could potentially have some secrets, but you can overcome them. If you're a woman and you're dealing with two men, one of them views you very much so as his empress. Some of you are thinking about leaving a relationship for someone else. There's a lot of conflict and anxiety. So the Eight of Air is all about, it's the Eight of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite. It's all about being trapped in your own head. Do I message this person? Don't I message this person? Do I just stay silent? But I'm going to be honest with you, for those of you that are dealing with an earth sign and a fire sign, the earth sign came up in the reverse position, whereas the fire sign came up in an I don't know position, really. Could be, but it wasn't upside down. That person isn't... There's something to, there's something, it has something to do with money. There's something about them telling you about some money, but it, I mean, are you torn between money and passion? I will tell you what I don't see a whole lot of here is cups. Okay, so cups are love, emotion. If you're not dealing with multiple people, or someone is not, someone that you're dealing with isn't dealing with multiple people, then there's something that needs to be talked about in finances and the bedroom that you need, that needs to be addressed with the person that you're with. So in your advice from Spirit, you have the Two of Fire. I'm going to show it to you because I love the giraffe in this picture. Okay. Which is all about picking a direction and having a strategy. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, in the upright, and the Queen of Swords in the upright. So this Queen of Swords, could be you, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, air sign. She is known as the single queen. She's also incredibly intelligent. She tells the truth. She has a lot of integrity. She's very wise, but she's not afraid to cut people out of her life. This is a no-nonsense queen. She don't fool around. I mean, when I see these two cards together, it's like, you hold on to that queen, right? To clarify your potential outcome, like I said, this is hanging on to your integrity, if this is you, and moving forward in that. Don't sell out. You know it. It's a solid decision. Also, in these two pictures, this miserly man is staring really hard at the sword in the queen's hands. Like, almost obsessed in the truth. So beware that you don't cut the wrong person here. Your advice from Spirit is to hold on, be controlled and concise. All right, so in your potential outcome, we have the Sun card. Beautiful card, amazing, happiness, illumination, standing in the sun. You know, I always equate the Sun card to that day at the beach where you're just laying there, being warm and listening to the water and just not thinking, right? Then we have the Nine of Air, the Page of Air, and the Call. So the Nine of Air is totally just left me. Anxiety, sleepless nights, I'm sorry, I just noticed that it appears that although the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Nine of Air is sleepless nights and anxiety. But for whatever reason in this picture, I was really drawn to the fact that she's about to blindly jump off of a cliff. Now she has wings. So what that makes me think is, yes, that's a very anxious aspect, right? Learning to fly. And that's what this card is saying to me now. You have the Page of Air again. We also had the Page of Swords here, same card in the traditional Rider-Waite. The truth, delivering the truth. It might be a little immature, but the truth sets you free. Okay. And then we have the Call, which is the Judgment card in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So this could be a happy reconciliation. where the truth sets you free and helps you learn to fly. The clarifier for that card, I almost don't want to take any. That's an awesome outcome. If that's a person you like, remember, free will, right? You know, if he's an asshole, he's an asshole. Don't do it. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So coming in out of the cold, seeing the worth. Now this card for me in particular is the lack mentality card. Because he's sitting there, he has 5 pentacles, and he's wearing, all he has to do is pluck them. But he's wearing rags, licking the weeds, going, moo. So, in the traditional Rider-Waite, it means basically being left out in the cold. Okay. We got the Star card, another major arcana. The Three of Wands. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So the Three of Wands, you have the Two of Wands as your advice from Spirit. The Three of Wands is that first step in 1,000 miles, right? This is the taking action. This is, I'm moving this direction. This is my plan. I've taken those first steps and I'm on my way. And what that maiden there is walking away from is jealousy, anger, hatred, maliciousness. Okay. Or that's a person that is displaying those things. And she's walking towards this Star card. Which is the wish fulfillment card. However, it's in the reverse. So it might just be that it's not quite what you expected. But this actually says exactly that. This is not quite what you expected. But it's still a wish fulfillment. It's also healing. It's not going to be healing of your finances, Aquarius. It's going to be healing of the heart. Okay. It's a lovely reading. You have a little work cut out for you. For any of you who want to know my the green deck right here, this is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Sorry, hang on. Seriously. My clarifiers are my Botticelli deck. They're beautiful. And today our Oracle deck is the Fairy Forest, which is amongst one of my new favorites. And we have number 13. The Elf Queen, introverted, burden, responsibility. Ouch. Okay. You have responsibilities that have accumulated to the point that you no longer feel free. You have dimmed your own bright light, and the world longs for you to shine once again. One by one, I ask you to take these burdens, anything that feels heavy, whose energy does not come from love but from fear, any demands and expectations that no longer meet your needs, and release them with love. There is no rejection in this gesture. It is simply time to reestablish your own personal boundaries. You may even be carrying burdens that rightly belong to other people. Please release them now. Without this clearing, you may feel, well, you are carrying too much on your shoulders and are unable to see the path ahead of you. As you release, the beginnings of the sweet and tender freedoms that are your birthright will make themselves known to you. You are now free to love and care for others more effectively, as you will be acting out of love, not forcing yourself. If you clearly ask for support, other people will love and support you in all that you do. Wow. That does cover your present situation and your unforeseen and even your recent past. This is also something that you can't avoid, and if you try to, a tower will come in. There are too many major arcana here. Starting with the Justice card, which tells me that this is karma clearing, and it's difficult, but it's such an amazing feeling once you make it through the fire. So Aquarius, your happiness is here. It's here. The Sun card is here. The Judgment card is here. Okay, well, if you liked this reading, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you didn't, I'm sorry. And, well, Aquarius, you have a good evening, and if nothing else, remember that I love you.